This is where I keep my secrets.
Sailor Moon.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a video that I am extremely excited to get started on. These are the Glitter and Glamour Sailor Moon prize figures. They're Super Sailor Moon, stylized from the Sailor Moon Eternal movie. I got these from Anime Osaka, which was super cool because they sent this beautiful flyer. I don't even remember seeing these pictures for Sailor Moon Eternal Part 2. So they sent goodies along with this, which makes my experience even more exciting. There are two versions of this figurine. Like I said, it's stylized to the Sailor Moon Eternal movie, which I have not yet seen. We still don't have any news on when that's coming out, but it's probably gonna be on Netflix, TBH. There's a version A and a version B. One is more an anime color, one is more a pastel or even a manga color version. It's really interesting. Both you'll find have the gold Toei sticker. That's how you know that something is authentic. This one is straight from Japan, so it only has Japanese writing on the bottom. The two boxes are almost indistinguishable, except for that one has a white top and one has a pink top, and you'll find the type here. A is anime, B is more manga. You can gauge the difference in the color already and kind of see which one do you think you're gonna like. You can definitely always count on my reviews being 100% legit. I like to film these and give my genuine reaction to them. What does this say? This is a large-scale figure made with high-quality details such as the slightly wrinkled clothing and the flowing hair. And it also has the name of the sculptor, which is really nice. I like knowing kind of who the sculptor is and maybe try to follow them and find other figures made by them. Yeah, it's the same, just on pink. Pretty interesting, not essential. Ooh, I think this is my favorite side. For these prize figures, these boxes usually are very flimsy. They're not like the Tamashii Nations type boxes. So you could probably break these down, and I would love to kind of like frame that or put it in a binder. You can do whatever you want with these boxes, but you're not here for the box, you're here for the figure. So let's get that open. I like to open mine from the bottom, inside. Lots of empty space here. That's why sometimes if you're gonna keep this box, you're gonna wanna break it down because you don't have any plastic stuff to worry about. Wow, Big Bertha, damn. We're perverts now. Oh boy, we have a whole bunch of parts all in these baggies, but my background's a little too loud, so let's change that. Why is my hand so shiny? This looks like an evidence layout from a crime scene. What does the figure bring? How much assembly is needed? So pretty much you have the separate hair pieces, the bow, and this little piece of cheese, this little cheese wedge, is actually what's gonna hold her up. I just wanted to show you how detailed this figure is. See how it's metallic and regular? That is an incredible level of detail on a figure around this price point. By the way, this is like a $25 to $30 figure. Crazy amount of detail so far. Even her eyes are shiny when I shift her around. All right, here we go. Hair part number one. Push. Nice. Oh, there it goes. Okay, this is pretty easy. This bow, beautiful shape. The bow color matches the shoulder shields very well. Very impressive. So how does this piece of cheese work? There we go. Oh, interesting. I know some of you wanted to know if they stand on their own without the cheese wedge. Yes, but not, they're really not very stable. Look at that humongous figure. So I recently did a review of the brand new Princess Serenity Tokyo Limited Edition. And if you saw that video, you'll know she's extremely lovely. He's a little baby Usagi. Over 100 bucks. 25 bucks. If you've ever bought this Bulma, she's huge. Sailor Moon is almost just as big. This is also another prize figure. Here is a Kotobukiya Bishojo figure. I literally just got this. It's amazing. She's given this child Usagi a balloon. A lot of collectors who collect anime are a little more used to this quality or this size, and they dwarf Princess Serenity. Finer, more treasure-like figures. I immediately am more attracted to the B-type on the right than I am to the A-type on the left. The B-type has pearl finish on the bow, as well as the shoulder shields. Feathers on her head are pearlized. You don't see that on the anime type or the A type. These are currently available in Japan and will be more widely available in the future, but if you want it now, Anime Osaka can help out in that department. I'm also making sure to film this in 4K. Oh gosh, someone's got a dirty leg. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You're paying $25 to $30 for these figures, and sometimes you'll find kind of like, you know, some dirt, some paint defects. But quite frankly, I love the sculpt. I do see some issues with the hip roll in the yellow portion. Sometimes you will kind of find unexplained dirt on these figures. These boots though, the hair, very cute, very fun. Very excited about these figures. There's that beautiful pearl finish. This is more of a matte or a gloss. Let's do that Spider-Man meme. Paint defects like this on a prize figure are pretty usual. You shouldn't really be too upset if you see that. Of all the figures I've ordered this year, I think I was most anxious for this lady. Number one, because of the price point. I think it's really accessible to you guys especially. Gosh, as much as I say it's like normal, it still irritates me. It's really affordable. It's really a great piece to start your collection or enhance your collection, especially if that Sailor Moon Eternal merch is starting to really ramp up. We're gonna see a lot of Sailor Moon Eternal stuff. It's a really exciting time for Sailor Moon fans. We're kind of seeing collabs we've never seen before. They did an actual Wendy's collab where you could get a box of Sailor Moon fries. Beautiful sculpt on the bow. Definitely a lot easier to love these. Oh God. So again, really, really easy to love these figures because they are a really great price. I don't have to sit here like I usually do and tell you, well, I don't know if it's worth it. These figures are 100% worth it. I am extremely excited for Eternal Sailor Moon from this line. She is also going to come in that Type A, Type B anime or more manga color. I think Type B also kind of corresponds to the actual colors that we are seeing in Sailor Moon Eternal. Pantsu. Good, not a lot of butt. I don't like a lot of butt on my Sailor Moon figures. 10 out of 10 experience with these figures, except for that one falling down. The B-type here in the front certainly corresponds more with the colors that we are actually seeing in the Sailor Moon Eternal movie. These beautiful pastel-y, not too strong colors. Definitely go with the B if you want something that's more accurate to the movie, and maybe go with the A-type Sailor Moon if you're a fan of the classic, slightly more orangey, contrasty. I hope this isn't a strange thing to point out, but the shape of her knees is very realistic. Knees are just one of those things that you never look at, but it'll mess you up if they're weird. I love the size. I love how crisp the details are on her little brooches, for example. They could have really gone the easy route, not used metallic paint, but someone went in there and they made it really, really detailed. Beautiful, beautiful details on this. Look at the shine on that tiara. I can't think of a figure off the top of my head that looks like that outside of probably a garage kit. Garage kits are probably the closest you're gonna get to seeing all the different variations in matte, pearl, shiny gloss, and metallic paint. Very impressed with this prize figure. Super, super happy. You know what I like about Usagi's face here is Super Sailor Moon? She almost looks a little coy, and she's very sweet looking, which on figures sometimes she's in an action pose, sometimes she's more serene. This seems more like her civilian personality. And besides, she's in the speech pose, so that's definitely the time to be a little cheeky, a little fun with the villains, you know. By the way, the sculpt on the torso, very detailed. I can see her abs, I can kind of imagine where her belly button is and her ribs. Really impressive how small details like that can make a figure kind of come to life. So Sailor Moon's got a little growing six-pack there. All right, guys, I'm definitely a Sailor Moon stan. You can tell she is one of my favorite characters, even in the show. And that's gonna be the review, guys. I'm gonna review a lot more cool Sailor Moon stuff in the future, so be sure to subscribe and like, and definitely leave a comment. The moonlight is a messenger of love. Thanks for watching.